အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါ My Style မှာ page ကနေပြန်လည်ကြိုဆိုလိုက်ပါတယ်ရှင်ကျမတို့ဟန်တက်တက်ပါဒီနေ့ Career and Style Interview Session လေးမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဟန်နီကထူးထူးခြားခြားပဲယူရိုကအကြီးဆုံး University တွေကတစ်ခုဖြစ်တဲ့ Manchester Metropolitan University က Head of International ဖြစ်တဲ့ Rick Carnival နဲ့အတူ Head of Accounting and Finance ဖြစ်တဲ့ Hannah တို့ကိုမေးခွန်းလေးတွေမေးသွားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင် Manchester Met University อ่ะဆိုလို့ရှိရင် business နဲ့ဆိုင်တဲ့ subject တွေပြီးတော့ art နဲ့ဆိုင်တဲ့ subject တွေကိုသင်ကြားပို့ချပေးနေပြီးတော့တကယ်ကိုအောင်မြင်နေတဲ့ university တစ်ခုပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီ university က subject တွေကိုမြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာလာရောက်ပြီးတော့သင်ကြားပို့ချဖို့အတွက် Rick နဲ့ Hannah တို့ကအခုအချိန်မှာကွင်းစင်းလေ့လာနေရပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီလိုဆိုတော့ဒီလို quality ကောင်းတဲ့ University က subject တွေကိုမြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာနိုင်ငံခြားထိတော့ရောက်စာမလို့ပဲနဲ့လေ့လာရမှာဆိုတော့တကယ်ကိုကောင်းတဲ့စိတ်ဝင်စားစရာကောင်းတဲ့ opportunity ပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီလိုဆိုတော့ဒီ video လေးကိုဆက်လက်ဆောင်ကြည့်ပေးပါအောင်ရှင် Hello Rick, hello Hannah. I'm very happy to have you two here. So I'm gonna start with Rick. Could you please tell us briefly about your career path and how did you begin the Head of International at Manchester Met University?
Hi honey, nice to meet you. I started my career in higher education almost 15 years ago. And I began as a lecturer in a law school. But I was always interested in the international dimension of universities and higher education. And I began working across Southeast Asia, recruiting students to law schools in the UK alongside my academic work. The international side of my job developed over a number of years. And then I joined Manchester Metropolitan University, their Faculty of Business and Law 3 years ago. And I recently took on the role as Head of International. As a university, we have a new international strategy, and we're very keen to make a much bigger impact in South and Southeast Asia. So in my current role, I'm now leading on bringing the Faculty of Business and Law to countries like Myanmar and bringing students from here back to the UK, as well as offering our students the opportunity to study in country.
Hi Hannah, my first question for you is like one of the courses at Manchester Met University is FinTech, which is the financial technology. Could you please explain me more about it?
So our MSc in Financial Technology is a postgraduate course that we launched last September in the UK that we are hoping to bring to the Myanmar market. The course offers a variety of options for people who work in financial technology and are interested in the very technical development, so machine learning, blockchain, but it also offers a strand or a pathway for students who work in institutions that are involved in fintech but have a managerial role, so want to gain an understanding of the fintech market and be the bridge between the technical developers and the user or the workplace.
How would a course or degree at Manchester Met University could help the career of Myanmar student?
Well, Manchester Metropolitan began almost 200 years ago. And throughout its history, it has seen itself as a university for people that make and do. And a big part of that is about teaching not just academic content, but also the skills that help people to progress in their careers, and also teaching academic content that is shaped by what the job market needs. So when a student comes to Manchester Metropolitan University, they leave not just with the knowledge for the career of their choice, but all of the soft skills, the network and the connections to help them really succeed in that career too.
How will fintech affect the future of business atmosphere in Myanmar?
So I think fintech can enable business to be done much easier, much more efficiently. So to bring together the telecoms companies, the fintech startups and the banks to facilitate interactions between those in a much smoother way so that business can happen more easily and then people can move more quickly through the processes that surround a business that should be more straightforward and be able to really drive forward the developments within the business sector across Myanmar.
Do you accept international students at Manchester Met University or would you be offering offshore or online courses in Myanmar?
We absolutely do. So we have a very good sized population of international students. We attract students from almost 100 countries. So we have a very, very diverse student body. And we would love to receive more students from Myanmar. And one of the reasons that I'm here is to enhance the profile of the university and to let students know what we have to offer.
Is Manchester Met University offering scholarship for the Myanmar student, or if this is the case, how can they apply?
We offer a range of scholarships, both as a university and as a faculty. All students from Myanmar from next academic year will be entitled to a minimum scholarship worth £2,000 per year, both undergraduate and postgraduate. We also have some scholarships in the university that are worth up to £5,000. All students are entitled to apply for all of those scholarships, and when a student makes an offer, we send out information to them telling them how the scholarships program works. For a number of the scholarships, students in Myanmar would have that reduction in their fee automatically given, so they don't have to do anything. They would receive it simply because they're applying from Myanmar.
Lastly, could you please give some advice to the Myanmar student or our viewer?
I think the one piece of advice that I would give would be to think about tomorrow. Think, where is the country going to be in 5 or 10 years? And what opportunities does that create? What's the tiny thing today that's going to be really big tomorrow? And how can I align my studies, my academic knowledge and my skill set with that niche, so that when it really starts to take off, I'm one of the first in there? And I think the great thing about Myanmar is that the country has so many of these things, these little niches that are quite small today, but are going to be absolutely enormous and real drivers of change and development in the next few years. So there's a huge amount of opportunity. The key is to see the opportunity and then really get hold of it.
Thank you for your advice.
My pleasure.
Okay, cool. And then any career advice for the student in Myanmar who is studying finance?
I think if you are studying finance in Myanmar, the important things will be to choose a qualification that is well recognised, that gives an international perspective to your learning, so that you're able to understand the future, what the country needs for 5 or 10 years' time, and to be at the forefront of having that knowledge. So I think finding a well-respected course will be incredibly important. I think continuing professional development will be very important. So lifelong learning and returning to education to ensure that you'll constantly have the most up-to-date skill sets that you can have.
Yeah, okay, that's a very valuable advice for us. Yeah, thank you very much, you two. Yeah, it is very pleasure to interview you about the Manchester University. That's a pleasure for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဒီဗီဒီယိုလေးကိုအစားနဲ့အဆုံးထိကြည့်ပေးလို့ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ရှင် Manchester University နဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့လည်းအားလုံးလည်းစိတ်ဝင်စားရှိနေမယ်လို့ယုံကြည်ပါတယ်အားလုံးပဲတက်တာ